Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Dan O'Neill, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the top pitchers. Think about this. A career ERA under 2. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? And this guy can be an absolute nightmare to opposing hitters.
James Jung has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High pop-up. Mets has a play. One down. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm a bit concerned about Billy Hamilton right now. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
So striding forward now, Billy Hamilton. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Drew Pomerantz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Metz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, James Jung. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Mets aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Nat, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
In the dirt here. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. He's only picked up 1 hit in this series, and I know this. I expect a lot more from him, and I think he expects more of himself, too. This could be the game that gets him going, though. A lot of times when these guys take overs, look out. They're just about to catch fire.
Coming to the plate now, Junior Moore, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Payoff pitch on its way. Pushed softly over toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
In now, Will Negri. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
On the ground up the middle. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
So striding in, Fernando Alvarado. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Again, he sends it out of play. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Henniger. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So coming to the plate, Ford Lemieux. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. And that's too high, ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his 2nd wild pitch of the 1st inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
The 3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the 2nd walk of the 1st inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping up now, Eric Fernandez. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the 1st inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
Comes set with the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Fernandez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And that is 40 pitches now, and he's not even out of the 1st yet. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Hit back up the middle. Picked up by Larkin. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Lemieux going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Belted high in the air out to left. Lemieux ranging back, still ranging back, and that one is gone. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Reds are off to Schneid, it's now a 2-1 game. And as the folks here at Wrigleyville are prone to do, that home run ball will make its way right back onto left field. So there. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. O'Neill, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11", is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1 and 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. At the plate, number 46. He'll take his first hacks here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. So here now is the pitcher, Dan O'Neill.
Pitcher, Dan O'Neill.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-2. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box, Johnny Varner. 0-1 the count. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. O'Neill on at first, nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Varner, just a 19-year-old, has had a great season to this point, and coming into today, he's received the most all-star votes among National League shortstops.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
A runner at second, nobody out. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Now in the box, Justin Metz. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hamilton going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, James Jung, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man at third with one away. The ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready for another chance? Junior Moore. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's bringing up the final spot on the leaderboard, currently 7th in the National League. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Negri, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. A runner on first with 2 away. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cubs are on top, 4-1. Standing in, Alex Blandino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Fernandez on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Drew Pomeranz. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Heading out toward shallow right. Fernandez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Barry Larkin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, it's not an easy thing being a knuckleball pitcher, but when you see that many in an at-bat, D-Row, it makes it a lot easier for the hitter to center in on it.
Yeah, 100%. You're thinking one thing. In the hitter's meeting, you're not concerning yourself with the occasional fastball he's going to mix in or the occasional breaking ball he might throw 2 or 3 times a game. You are sitting knuckleball and letting the chips fall where they may.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Into the box now, Fernando Alvarado earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line.
Waiting on it is Haniger.
1 down. Striding in once again, Ford Lemieux. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Ball even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Eric Fernandez will be next. Count still full, 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Eric Fernandez.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here comes another 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Joey Votto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Reds get a touch closer here. It's now a 4-2 score. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 2. And now the Cubs pitcher, Dan O'Neill. He singled his last time up.
Pitcher, Dan O'Neill.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefty's begun to heat up down there. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Lofted in the air out to right field.
Haniger in pursuit.
He's got it 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Johnny Varner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Amir Garrett answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting.
In now, Justin Metz. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He doubled his last time through. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Picked up by Larkin on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Stepping in, James Jung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
Five runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway. Out to deep center. Hamilton looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Stepping in now, Junior Moore. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. A bouncer up the middle. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds 2. Into the box now, number 46. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And now is the Stanford product, Alex Blandino. As he can't get a barrel on the knuckleball that time, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 1-2. A little bouncer that goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Tucker Barnhart will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A ball and no strikes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Negri over to his left. And the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They still trail here at 6-2. Kyle Crockett, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Kyle Crockett.
Ready for another shot now, Will Negri.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Will Negri.
First pitch coming, here it is. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And gone into the right field bleachers. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season, and the lead is now 7-2. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch is a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Another full count pitch home. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit into the bleachers and out of here. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning. The next hub up, Eric Fernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Still only one out in the inning. Now another 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ball 2.
2-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Dan O'Neill. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a fastball just a bit up.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Dribbled to the right side. But it's foul, strike one. The 2-1 home. Hit hard to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Into the box now, Johnny Varner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he's back standing. O'Neill leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Barry Larkin. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. The underhanded flip on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Justin
Leading off
Metz.
for the Cubs, second baseman, Justin Metz.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, James Jung.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Stepping in now, Junior Moore. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Will Negri. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on.
That ball's foul.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Michael Lorenzo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Fernando Alvarado will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Negri is off at first with 2 away. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Two-0 count. The pitch up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Blandino waits on it, and that retires the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds 2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And he did hit a knuckleball out in this last at-bat, and that's not an easy pitch to hit out. Sometimes that knuckleball has a mind of its own. It darts in, it darts up, it darts down and away. This guy can handle a knuckleball.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Reds go down quietly. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Settling in now, Ford Lemieux.
Moving on for the Cubs, left fielder, Ford Lemieux.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Duvall is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
The right fielder.
Digging in now, Eric Fernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. One out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Now to the plate, Dan O'Neill. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Henniger is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Digging in, Johnny Varner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bounce to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Now batting, number 46. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Metz moving to his right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 2.
And now is the Stanford product, Alex Blandino. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The pitcher, number 20.
Jose Peraza will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Weak chopper up the line. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton has he'll come up empty as he tried to hunt down the knuckleball at strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. David Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Justin Metz.
Justin Metz.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battling.
And Larkin's throw is right there for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. James Jung has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he can take you out of the ballpark.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Junior Moore. A ball and no strikes. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Raleigh Fingers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Raleigh Fingers.
In is Joey Votto now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hit on the ground to third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Fingers is ready. Here it is on 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Cubbies sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Dan O'Neill earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Drew Pomeranz couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. The Reds 6 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
up 14 hits in total as they